Can one man successfully juggle the roles of a tycoon, president, family man, and church leader without compromising his presidency? Hakainde Hichilema, Zambia's current president, does just that. Known as HH or Bali, Hichilema's rise to power was a triumph over authoritarianism. His victory, a key milestone in African democracy, was driven by around 71% voter turnout. Zambians eager for change cast their votes for him. They craved economic freedom and an end to previous restrictive policies. They saw hope in Hichilema. Hichilema's rise to the presidency was driven by a desire for economic freedom and the end of restrictive policies under the previous government. Every leadership role comes with its own set of challenges, and Hichilema's presidency is no exception. As he stepped into office, he was greeted by a nation grappling with economic hardship and restricted freedoms, a legacy left by the previous administration. Yet, Hichilema, also known as HH or Bali, was undeterred. The economic crisis that enveloped Zambia wasn't a simple fix. It required restructuring debts, revamping policies, and restoring investor confidence. All of these were tasks Hichilema willingly took on, driven by his vow to clean up the country's economic mess. Moreover, dealing with the restricted freedoms was a battle of its own. It was a test of his leadership, a test of his resolve to uphold the democratic values that had been stifled. He faced opposition, he faced resistance, but he held firm, guided by his commitment to the Zambian people. And it wasn't just about tackling the problems he inherited. Hichilema also had to create opportunities to attract investors, to stimulate growth. His efforts have begun to bear fruit, with Zambia slowly regaining its economic footing. Despite these challenges, Hichilema has remained steadfast in his commitment to restore Zambia's economy and freedoms. His journey as a leader is still unfolding, but his determination to turn around Zambia's fortunes is undeniable. With 2024 on the horizon, what does the future hold for Zambia under Hichilema's leadership? A question that lingers in the minds of many. The answer lies in Hichilema's vision for the nation. Our new president is committed to restructuring Zambia's debt, a pivotal move that could unlock economic opportunities for the country. The Zambian economy is currently struggling, grappling with high inflation and economic hardship. But who's to blame for this? The finger is often pointed at the previous government, accused of restricted freedoms and economic mismanagement. However, it is important to remember that economies are complex systems, affected by global trends, local circumstances, and sometimes sheer bad luck. Looking forward, Hichilema's administration is laser-focused on attracting investors and revitalizing the economy. The new leader's approach is one of transparency, fiscal discipline, and economic freedom. He's keen on fostering an environment where businesses can thrive, creating jobs, and ultimately improving the living standards of Zambians. As Hichilema works to reshape Zambia's economy, the hope is that the nation will emerge stronger and more prosperous. Hakainde Hichilema's presidency has been marked by a determined effort to balance multiple roles and restore Zambia's economy. His rise to power, driven by economic hardship and restricted freedoms under the previous government, signifies a triumph over authoritarianism. Despite challenges, Hichilema's presidency has seen successes, including his vow to clean up the country's economic crisis and attract investors. His future plans are ambitious, aiming at debt restructuring and unlocking economic opportunities. With a clear vision and steadfast commitment, Hichilema's presidency promises a brighter future for Zambia.